If you are new to ChatGPT or you just want to customize it so you can get even more personalized results when it gives you responses, then you want to watch this video. I'm going to show you exactly how you can train ChatGPT to be a powerhouse assistant for you. Now on this channel, I share different ways that you can use AI and ChatGPT to enhance and improve your everyday life. So if you guys are interested in that, I want you to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I drop a new video. So let's go ahead and jump over to ChatGPT. All right, guys, now we're in ChatGPT. If you don't already have ChatGPT, go to chatgpt.com. It's very simple. Go ahead and get set up. Now you can start out with the free version, and when you're ready, you can move over to Plus, which is just $20 a month. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into training ChatGPT to be your own personal powerhouse assistant. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to train ChatGPT to be a ghostwriter for us. That is the best way to get ChatGPT to know more about you. Now, what you're going to need is 3 different things. Now, you may be able to get away with 2, but I use 3. There are 3 things that we're going to need when we're training ChatGPT. The first is your bio. You're going to need a bio in order to upload to ChatGPT. Then you're going to need 2 other documents. These are documents that are going to give ChatGPT some idea of your authentic voice, and I'm going to show you guys what I use. But first, let's start out with your bio. Yes, you're going to need a bio that tells ChatGPT all about you, or at least what you want ChatGPT to know when it's producing content or producing responses for you, all right? So let's dive into what I did. I gave it all of the information it needed to know about me professionally and only a little personally. And the reason why I did that, because I use ChatGPT more professionally than I do for personal things. Now, if it's vice versa for you, then you may want to include a little more things about your personal life. I did let ChatGPT know where I'm from and all of that type of stuff. I gave it some tenure on my experience, my work history, my professional experience as a business person, and especially information about me and my current industry. So I put all of that in my bio. Right? If you were going to speak somewhere, you would want to provide your bio to the company that was hiring you to speak. So that's the information that you want to feed into ChatGPT if you're going to be using it professionally. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next couple of documents that we're going to need if we're going to get ChatGPT to know us better, right? So you're going to need to upload some documents that will give ChatGPT some type of knowledge about your authentic voice. Now, what I did, because I am a YouTuber, is I uploaded the transcripts of 2 YouTube videos that I recorded. Now, one was about my passive income journey, and then the other was just another random video transcript. And the reason why I did it this way, because I wanted ChatGPT to know how I talk. I wanted to know my mannerisms, and I wanted ChatGPT to know the phrases that I normally use, and I wanted to upload those videos. That way I wasn't faking the funk trying to create that in another video, right? So let's go ahead, let's talk a little bit further about this, because you can actually upload a blog post or an audio you recorded if you do podcasts or anything else that's going to give ChatGPT an idea of how you speak authentically. Now, if you don't have anything yet, you may have to record something and get the transcript from that. Here's a ninja tip, right? What you can actually do is jump over to CapCut, which is free as well. Upload your video or your audio to CapCut, and then CapCut will give you transcriptions, and you can download those transcriptions and then upload them into ChatGPT if you didn't know how to do that. So I gave you guys a little tip there that you can use to get your transcription of your audio. Also, you can actually go into any other text or voice to text platform and get whatever you're saying in a transcript form. All right. So I just wanted to tell you that. Now, once you get those documents, you go ahead and upload them in ChatGPT. There's a little plus sign in ChatGPT. You hit that, it'll allow you to upload files into ChatGPT. So once you get those files uploaded in ChatGPT and they look something like this right here, then you're all good to go. All right, now the next thing that you're going to do is use this prompt that I have on the screen right here. Now don't worry, you don't have to memorize it. You just go down in the description of this video and I have it there for you so you can copy and paste it. So once you get this prompt, you're going to copy and paste it into ChatGPT. So here's what the prompt says. I would like for you to write for me as my ghostwriter. I will be giving you my bio just to get to know me, and 2 transcripts of videos I have recorded so that you can learn more about me and learn my writing and teaching style and tone so that you can write for me as me. Do you understand? Now, ChatGPT is going to come back to you with a response similar to what it came back to me with. It says, yes, I understand perfectly. You would like for me to serve as your ghostwriter using your bio, which I've reviewed, your 2 video transcripts, and your personal style, tone, and teaching approach as shown in those materials. Here's what I've gathered so far. So this is the information, and it's giving back to you what is gathered about me and everything, so which is really cool. Now, we're not going to stop there. We want to dial it in a little bit further. So I have another prompt that will be in the description of this video for you to use. Now, this prompt says, how would you describe my writing style and tone? How would you describe my content style to someone who wanted to write exactly like me? What phrases do I often use? How do I usually start off a conversation? And how do I usually end one, etc.? So you put that prompt in, and then ChatGPT is going to go to work. Now, it's going to give you your writing style and tone. So I'm going to give you a couple of mine that it came up with for me. One being that my tone is motivational and grounded. You inspire people, but always back it up with real talk and receipts. Yeah, that sounds like me, right? And then here's the next one, conversational and personal. You speak like you're having a one-on-one with your viewer. Yeah, that's me too. So I have to own that, right? Now, and when it talks about style, it says that my style is story driven. You start with your personal experiences before introducing strategy or opportunity. You're big on let me show you what worked for me. Yeah, it's got me down pat. I know it, right? Now, then it talks about how I usually structure my content. And this is just from me being in the content creation world for a while. I use the structure that most storytellers use. I open with a hook. Then I start with credibility and experience. Then I break down the game plan. Then I start with some mindset and truth talk. And I go into a call to action and motivation to act. So that's exactly how I break things down when I tell a story. And you can see that I'm using some of those phrases that are saying common phrases for me in this video, like let me break this down. This is not financial advice. I want you to really hear me on this. If I could do it, you can too. Those are common things that I say in my videos, and ChatGPT was able to pick up on that. Now it talks about how I start off and how I wrap up, but we're not going to go into that today. This is more about you actually getting ChatGPT to know more about you. All right. So now that we have that done, then we're going to move to putting this information in the back end of ChatGPT so we can use it going forward to give you more tailored responses that can even pass AI checks. You don't believe me? Look, here's some of the content that I actually placed it that ChatGPT came up with for me. And when I pasted it into the AI detector, you see that it says your text is human written. Now this is straight word for word copied out of ChatGPT into the AI detector, and it said that this is 100% human written content. This is how powerful it is to train ChatGPT the right way. All right, so after we get that done, here is the next prompt. And this one will be in the description as well. It says, rewrite this in first person as if I'm describing this to my ghostwriter. So ChatGPT comes back and it says, absolutely, Anthony, here's the rewritten version in first person, as if you're directly briefing your ghostwriter. And then it's going to break it down in first person. Now, what you want to do is to keep this portion right here where it says my writing style and tone. This is what we're going to put into the back end of ChatGPT so it pulls from this whenever it provides you with responses. All right. Now, you go down further, it gives you some more information that we told it to give to you. All right. So that's all good. Now, I want you to keep this information because you can use this for any other AI software that you're going to be using to get it to know you better. Now, here's another thing that we're going to do. We want to test out that it knows you and that it is using your thing. So we're going to come back and we're going to show you that this actually works, right? This is going to pass even an AI detector, all right? So this is how sweet this is, that this is going to tailor the responses so much to you that it passes an AI detector. Now, let me show you guys how to put this in the back end of ChatGPT so that it pulls this information. So what you're going to do is go over to this icon at the top right hand corner. When you go over to this icon, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to click on Customize ChatGPT. Once you click on Customize ChatGPT, this box is going to pop up, and then we're going to fill out all this information. Now, most people are using ChatGPT and they've never taken time to customize it and fill out this information. So I definitely want you guys to do this. Now, you're going to enter what you want ChatGPT to call you. Now, for some of you all that may be honey buns, sweet cheeks, or whatever, I just want ChatGPT to call me Anthony, right? So we're just going to use Anthony for this reference for me. All right. Now it asks, what do you do? For me, that's a crypto and passive income enthusiast. For you, that could be a beautician, that could be an artist, that could be a rapper. It could be whatever your thing is. You put that in here, what you do. Now, what traits should ChatGPT have? Typically, it wants you to put some keywords in here like chatty, witty, straight shooting, encouraging, but that doesn't get specific enough, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste that section that I told you need to copy and paste right there about your writing tone and style. You're going to copy and paste that right into ChatGPT. So once you get that pasted into ChatGPT, you're going to leave it right there. Now, the next section, it says anything else ChatGPT should know about you. And what you're going to do in this section is just copy and paste your bio into this section. So once you get your bio copied and pasted in here, you're good to go. You don't have to enter anything else. All right. So you want to make sure that this button that says enable for new chats is on, and then you want to click save, and you're going to save that into the back end of ChatGPT. Now, in order for us to test this to make sure that it's working properly, we're going to say, as my ghostwriter, write a speech for me about creating multiple streams of income with cryptocurrency in 2025. Now, pause. This is just for me, right? You're going to ask it to write a speech for you about what you do or what you should be knowledgeable or passionate about. And it's going to write a speech for you. So here's the speech that it created for me. It's creating multiple streams of passive income with cryptocurrency in 2025. Now look, this doesn't start out like an AI would. It doesn't use the words that AI would use. It uses my type of tone and style, and that's what I love about this. And think about this, guys. I could literally do a video or a speech with the information that it has provided me. So I'm going to go over this. It says, I remember when I was clocking in for 10-hour shifts, balancing spreadsheets by day and dreams by night. At that time, I didn't know much about crypto. I just knew I didn't want to work until I was 70, hoping for a retirement party and a cake. Fast forward to 2025, I've been able to build multiple streams of passive income using cryptocurrency, and not just because I got lucky, but because I learned the game, played it smart, and stayed consistent. Tonight, I'm not here to sell you on a fantasy. I'm here to break down what's really working in 2025 when it comes to creating passive income with crypto. And now you can tap in no matter where you're starting from, right? So this is giving me this information, which is incredible, right? And so, like I told you, this passes the AI detector. I'm going to go over here and show you guys the AI detector. This is one that I just pulled up online, and it says it 100% passed the AI detection. It says no AI at all, right? 0% AI GPT. Now, because I know some of you all are not going to believe me, I'm going to go ahead and search for AI detector again. And I used the first one the first time. Let me see if I can use the second one, which is the Quillbot, right? So we're going to go in and we're going to use Quillbot if it's free. I don't want to pay for this stuff. But if we go in, we use Quillbot, let's see if it will do the same thing over here with Quillbot. So I'm going to hit paste text. Let's see if it pastes the text in there. It may take a little while for it to do that. And I'm going to exit out of that. Let me see. It says unable to paste, probably because I didn't give it permission. I'm going to say allow. All right. Now it's got the information in here. This is exactly what I copied from ChatGPT, right? The information I copied from ChatGPT, and I'm going to say detect AI. And it says 0% of text is likely AI. So you guys see, it says 0% of this text is AI. What does this mean? This means that we have something that's going to produce genuine content for us. This is absolutely incredible here. Now you can have genuine content from AI without it looking like AI. This is a game changer, all right? So you see that this works, guys, and this is going to help you create more genuine, authentic content just for you. So I want you guys to get in, try it out, have AI do some different things for you. You can't break it, right? And if you do mess up something, come back to this video, get it set up properly again, and then just go from there. Guys, we're exploring this AI space and we're learning more and more things about what it can do and how far it can go every single day. Now guys, we've come to the end of this video and I want to thank you for watching all the way through the end. That means you're someone who finishes what they start, and that's an incredible trait to have. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to make sure you check out this video that's on the screen right now, because this video is going to show you how to use AI to help you improve your finances, and I believe it's an absolute game changer. So let me know what you think.